Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot Reading, the audio edition. This is the tarot reading done exclusively for people who want to manifest better, more quickly, more clearly, more effectively. And because of that, we do a couple things a little differently. First, there's our interpretation. The tarot reading is not your typical tarot reading. Yes, we stick with the basics. I don't get off in la 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 land and make up stuff. We do stick with the basic meanings, but we point them in the direction of manifesting. Second thing we do is we have this one picture on your screen. That's it. There's no other movement. There's no other visual distractions. Because this is a two-dimensional place. In other words, you're watching this on a screen of some kind. It's your smartphone, your laptop, your desktop, whatever. It's two-dimensional, which means you automatically become a spectator, not a participator. And by the way, the same thing is true with video games. Yes, you're participating, but it is a 2D adventure. It is not engulfing or surrounding like you would if you were walking out on the street. That's a 3D situation where you have things and people around you, sounds and all sorts of things, and you are participating. You're not just watching. With a screen, you are simply watching. That weakens your imagination and that weakens your manifesting ability. What I want to do, what I seek to do with every single reading is inspire you. To give you something that reaches right into your soul, right into your subconscious, and inspires you to be more than you thought you could be, to get a better life than you thought you could. It's powerful stuff, and I take it very seriously. So let's begin. First row, up front, center card is the Oracle card, Exchanging Gifts. That's a nice thought. It's a nice thought. And on the surface, exchanging gifts means I'll give you a gift, you give me a gift. There's sort of an equality sort of a thing going on there. And that is true to a very large extent. However, this is a reading about manifesting. I feel it differently. Think of it as cosmic gifting. In other words, through some unseen source or force or whatever, you have been given a certain gift or gifts. You really didn't do anything to deserve them or even necessarily to go after them, to go get them. They are just in your life. And all of us have them. They're little gifts, big gifts, whatever the case may be. But they're gifts that you did not work for. You didn't do anything. It sort of just came to you from maybe the time that you were just a little one. You've always been able to do this. You've always been able to think like this. You've always been able to. That's a cosmic gift. Well, there are other cosmic gifts as well. For example, the world that surrounds you now, in large part, is a cosmic gift. And I put the word gift in quotes. Because you were not really a shaper of the world around you. And at this point, many of us are simply spectators. We're not participants. There's too much going on. It's too confusing. It's coming at us from two different directions. We can't keep up with it. And so we've been relegated to simply watching our world pass by us, watching our life pass by us. Oh, that's good enough. That's my life. No, it's not. No, it's not. And so the cosmic gifting takes on a whole different meaning. And here, with exchanging gifts, when I was preparing this, it feels like you are exchanging one cosmic gift and choosing another. That's the difference this time. You are choosing the cosmic gift. Big difference. That means that you are definitely a participator, not a spectator in your life anymore. This is powerful juju. Let's go to the left, front row, Knight of Pentacles. Knights always bring gifts. Pentacles are things that we value, not simply money. Because if you're putting money at the front of your discussion or your thoughts, you haven't learned a damn thing. It is that love of money, it is that attachment to money that creates all the problems in the world. And when you stop thinking about it, what does money buy? Doesn't buy you love, doesn't buy you happiness, doesn't buy you health because we all die. Doesn't buy you joy, doesn't buy you friendship. Well, maybe for a short time, maybe you can rent it, but you don't own it. So when you get right down to it, money, the value of which is constantly changing, other people are setting the values and you dance to that tune. But money really doesn't buy very much. Not that's important. And so the Knight of Pentacles is saying, okay, I am giving you an opportunity here to really get a good set of values. And the better your values, the better your life. It's big stuff. Now, you're saying, well, gee whiz, I don't know if I can do it. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. The Six of Wands comes up next. And the Wands are positivity, excitement, enthusiasm, joie de vivre, joy of life. It's victory. Success is within reach. And that's what you want. You need this good set of values so that you know what gift to choose this time from the cosmic forces, if you want to call them that. What is the gift that you want to accept? Not one that was given to you, but one that you choose, that you influence, that you accept to make your life better. Well, to do that, you have to have a good set of values because that will fire you up. You will now have a gauge. You will now have a way to determine what is important. What's really important. Not what they're telling you is important, but what you think is important. And that's vital because the next card up is the Four of Pentacles. You don't need a lot. You don't need a whole big long list of valuable things. But you need to have a couple. And they need to be significant. Because that set of values really is the roadmap of our life. You see a world around you now where people do value artificial things. And you see what kind of a world we live in an artificial world. Right? Artificial food, artificial environment, artificial society, artificial, whatever. Doesn't make any, it's all artificial. Because that's the way they want it. That's the only way they can handle it. So for you, you don't want artificial anymore. You don't want to buy into that anymore. And you can get there. You can get to this joyful life, the Six of Wands. But you have to have a good set of values. And you have to decide for yourself. You have to be determined. I am going to accept this cosmic gift. I'm going to choose this gift, in fact. It's not something that automatically came with me. It's something that I'm going to specifically choose. Why? Because in choosing, I begin to participate in my life on my terms. Now, this is where the values come in. You go, well, yeah, but wait, they still control the money stuff. They still control this. They still telling me this. They still, we got to live in a little city. You got to plastic food. You got to do all that. Nope. You ultimately make the decision what gift you are going to accept, what gift you are going to reject. That's the point of this. That's the purpose of this. It's the choosing that is so vital and so essential. And we go to the top and we see it right here, Two of Wands, choice. You want a life that means more to you on your terms, not somebody else's. The hell with somebody else. And I don't mean that in a negative way particularly, just it's not their life. You are living your life. That means you have to choose for you. And too many people have given up to convenience and safety and just given away their lives. Ben Franklin said that if you give up your freedom for safety, you deserve neither. And he's right. And that's the point you find yourself at right now. What cosmic gift will you choose that gives you more freedom? Because once you have a good, clear set of values, you can plug into your life a life that means something to you. Remember, it's your life. So that's the Two of Wands. You want a life where you feel plugged in like a smartphone into a USB port. You want that charge. Something that makes you feel like you're alive. That's the gift you want to choose. And the card right next to it, Page of Pentacles. Again, we're emphasizing the idea of going for value because pages always change the storyline. So you need to clarify what's really important to you and why. Very important. The time of living a vacant life, just going through the motions, is done. The more vacant your life, the more pain you are feeling right now. The more involved you are, the more you are participating in your life, you're still feeling some discomfort. There's no question about it. These are very uncomfortable times. But for me, the lesson is for us to assume our humanity, for us to assume responsibility for our lives. That's the cosmic gift. And up to this point, we're like the Eight of Swords. Here's this gal, her thinking, because swords are thoughts, ideas. It looks like they're surrounding her, but they're not. Yes, she's blindfolded. Her hands are tied together, but they're not done so that she can't get free. She can get free anytime she wants to. She can step in between the swords. She can take off the blinds. She can unfree her hands. She can do this anytime that she wants. But up to this point, she hasn't done it. She feels imprisoned, and there is none except in her head. Time is moving forward. Time is moving forward. You can feel it. In fact, that's why there is the pressure for this cosmic gifting. I've got to choose. I've got to choose. I've got to live an authentic life. Quit living an created life, an artificial life. I have to live a life that is authentic to me and my values. Final card up top is a repeat of what we had at the bottom. Bottom we had the Six of Wands. Top, the vice versa card, also Six of Wands. You can do this. The question is, what cosmic gift do you need and want to accept to live a more fulfilling, real, honest life? You know what that is. You already have the answers. The words are coming out of my mouth. You already know. Geez, I wish. That's the gift that you accept from the cosmos. Exchanging gifts, exchanging one thing that maybe you were born with. You had nothing to do. It was just sort of given to you by the universe. Now you have to choose the gift. That's the exchange. And 2 Six of Wands in the same reading, you can do this. That's the reading for today. Another manifesting reading tomorrow. Hope you can join me. If not, between now and then, peace and blessings. And again, today, take that small step. Do something inspired.